The bottom? Huh, there's a thin slot here. I think it's a slot for something, probably electronic.
The other two reds are the same. Something's been removed from all three of them.
I get it. So the reds aren't working because somebody pulled out their guts.
So I assume.
But why? And who? I mean, it really doesn't make sense.
I have no idea. Why on earth would I know something like that?
Oh, what now? June! Ace, Santa, Clover, and Lotus!
Guess everyone's here.
What are you guys doing?
Why are
Hey,
you...
modders.
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
And that's what we know.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
What about that big hallway?
I still can't skip.
Maybe there's somewhere in there we might be able to go.
No, there's nothing there. The five of us had a quick look.
The way that, real quick,
There
the
are
way that
plenty
it
more
works.
hospital rooms, but nothing else.
The way that it works is when I hit control, it goes between stop and auto.
You mean all those doors
But
are
if
for hospital
skip
rooms?
is available, then it goes stop, auto, skip. So I don't know where we are yet. Oh, it's because we're here. This is when I can start skipping. Okay, we're still up here in this area. Okay.
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
It had one of those solar system mark things on it.
It was the Jupiter symbol.
Jupiter.
I wonder what it means.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital. Chances are it's the gigantic.
The gigantic?
Okay,
What
this
is
we
this
heard all about
The
this.
gigantic.
I'm surprised we're not skipping yet, because
She
we
was
saw all
actually-
this
They
before.
intended British. She ran what once
Yeah.
even soon enough. Which but the gig.
So you're saying this Lord Gourdain...
Yeah.
That's...
Pipe down. What, that's it?
Proof?
Proof that this ship...
Well, this shit.
Elf.
No.
Light.
Well, I don't
This is
know.
all the same.
I guess your memory is...
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh. A bell.
It sounds like the clock in the main...
Guys, everyone telling me to skip. I can't skip. I don't want to
11.
flow chart. I don't want to flow chart skip
12.
because
12.
I want to be
It's
careful not to
midnight.
miss anything.
Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room, but we haven't found anything.
Right.
That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Huh?
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Well, you already checked some of them out before you came here, right?
We each checked a single room, so...
All right then. That's 5 rooms we don't have to search. We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
There are 48 other rooms?
Maybe?
That was such a weird line the first time.
All right, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah. Sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right.
Then let's do this.
Okay. I'm thinking that's the end of... Yeah. So what we're doing now, for anyone that didn't see our first part, is everything that's happening in the game right now, we already did in our first playthrough. Some of the stuff overlaps, but most of it doesn't. So what we're doing now is it's going to zoom us up to the point where it's a choice, where we get to go through a door.
Oh, what about the first class cabin on B deck?
And when that happens, we're going to make sure to pick the door we didn't pick in our last playthrough. I'm going to... Oh, dude. I think I'm talking.
Are you all right?
Okay.
Hey, why don't we go back? We can take a look.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey, Snake! Answer me if...
What did he say
go.
again that was weird?
Hello. Snake is... I assume...
yeah.
I really wonder where.
Well, wherever he's
Must find him.
Right.
For
By
Clover's
the way,
sake.
do
I
you
think
think
Clover's sake are really
why?
siblings.
They don't look...
Yes, still, there are... It's certainly... At any rate, we really must find Snake as soon as possible. The clock is
Okay.
ticking. We really... Very well. You can leave this area to me.
All right, let's go.
You can leave this area to me, is all he said.
Something about that was...
Okay.
Let's go check out the...
Okay.
No one's... Maybe, but where? Let's head back.
All right.
Talk to all the people
What are
still.
you doing?
Who do you think fixed this thing for us? Someone other... Wow, really? I can't select my person that I think did it?
You think maybe it was Lotus? They say the first person at the scene is the most suspicious.
Yeah, that's possible. You don't have anything else to suggest she did it, though.
So, and one of us is the person...
Bingo!
But if that's true...
Okay, so now we're gonna get up to the point where we all decide what we can do. Now, most importantly, this is where the big decision is gonna happen. I mean, hell, honestly, this decision could have been the thing that killed me. That's him taking the syringe, so it would force us not to take him. Which is weird, but okay. We're gonna go for 3.
I want to go through door number 3.
Here we go.
Nope, you can't.
Shut up.
Why?
Because it's impossible. If we split ourselves into 3 and 3, then we give up on going through door 3.
Why?
Bracelet numbers for the 6 of us are 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 2 combinations that can go through door 3 with 3 people. 3, 4, 5, or 6, 7, 8. That's it. Of course, 2 teams can't go through the same door.
I see. That means one team would get left behind.
That's right.
That doesn't happen if we go through door 7 or 8?
No, they're fine. We've got 3 options. Option A, have 3, 5, and 8 go through door 7, and 4, 6, 7 go through door 8. Option B, 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8. Option C, 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8. Those are the only 3 options. That's it. At least if we want to get all 6 of us out of here.
Wait. But that means 5 and 6 can never be on the same team. If we want all 6 of us to go through a door, then June and I can't go into the same one.
Have you mulled it over enough, or do you need more time? Anyway, that's the deal, so think it over. You've got 2 choices, 7 or 8. You can't choose 3. If you choose 3, you're gonna be leaving 3 people behind to die. So what are you gonna do? 7 or 8? Time to choose.
Sorry, Santa, but I still want to go through door 3.
What? That's nuts! You've got to be crazy! Why the hell are you so obsessed with that door?
I'm just curious about door 3. That's all.
That doesn't explain shit!
I've got a reason. I'd be happy to explain it to you if you'll just come with me. I'm curious about the red. 7, would you mind authenticating for me?
Why?
Please, just do it.
Happy?
Yeah, thanks. The number 7 has been entered into the
Oh
red.
God, is he gonna like trick him?
Next is June. Please touch the red just like 7.
Oh, dude!
Jumpy, what are you trying to figure out?
Ah, yep. I think I might have found another way out.
What?
What?
Really?
Now please, June.
Oh, okay.
All right, the only people who haven't authenticated now are Santa, Clover, and Lotus.
So, what's your point?
You don't get it. Think about it.
Huh?
What's the sum of your number and Clover's?
12.
And what's the digital root of that?
3.
Which is Santa's number. By the way, Lotus, what's the number that's currently in the red?
7 plus 6 plus 5 equals 18. It would be 9, right?
Yes, and what will the digital root be if you add 3 to that?
3. The door's number.
There you go.
Hey, wait a minute. What the hell are you up to?
I'm not up to anything. I'm just waiting.
Waiting for what?
I'm waiting for the balance to shift. Santa, or Lotus and Clover. Once one of you moves, the others won't have a choice. So I'm waiting.
You son of a bitch! You tricked us!
That's awesome!
Stuff you were going on about is all bullshit!
Bullshit. Huh. I don't think so. Didn't I tell you I figured out another way to get out of here? This is it.
That was the best part of the game so far. Especially considering right when it started, I could see what he was doing, and it's like, oh, he's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. That was awesome.
Why the hell would you do something like this?
Jumpy.
You did this just so you could go through the same door as June. That's it?
So, who's it going to be? Santa or Lotus and Clover?
Shit!
Let's go, Clover.
Look at him go!
Ah! This is insane! This isn't right!
Yeah, well, you may be right, but...
See ya! And the worst part is, we're gonna
Go.
see you in like 10 minutes, and you're gonna be really pissed.
No.
Whoops. Wait, did Clover
Son
just
of
come
a
with
bitch,
us though?
Junpei! This isn't fair! Do you realize what you just did? You leave them out
Oh,
there,
no, no.
and
So
they can't-
Santa jumped in. Santa got there first.
Shut it! That's enough!
That's good. It's actually good.
We gotta find the dead or none of this is gonna matter!
Okay. I got confused like who actually won.
We got less
Looked
than
like
a minute
Clover
left.
and the other girl were
No
close.
time for screwing around. Get moving!
Damn it. You and I are not done yet, bastard! Where the hell is it?
Over there! It's gotta be behind the door!
Damn, it's pitch dark inside.
Can't see a thing!
No, wait.
I found it! The dead's right over here! Ugh. What? The floor's slippery!
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
There's something.
Get over there! Quick! Get to the dead!
There it is!
Dude, this game is cool. This game is cool. Oh, I saw the LR. I saw it again. Yeah. Now we can actually look at it this time.
It stopped. It stopped.
Yeah, we get to actually like before it was just a flash in here, but now we actually
I
get
don't
to do
think
it.
I'll ever get used to doing this.
What the hell is this smell? This is vile. I'm gonna puke.
Oh, you're
To be
right.
fair,
Oh, this is.
it takes a solid hour and a half to 2 hours before an exploded body starts smelling.
Let's get the lights on first. There's a switch over here. Okay, guys, I'm flipping it on.
What?
Hey,
Oh, this is... looks like an explosion. Just like the Ninth Man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Nava mode for more details. Honestly,
The bone is coming out of his left arm.
I really like doing it in adventure mode because I feel like it makes us have to pay more attention.
it's definitely
I actually
open fracture.
prefer this. Yeah.
Your face is the worst.
Yeah, can't even tell who it is.
But the clothes are.
Is that Snake?
Oh my god. Why did this happen?
At least he didn't see it coming.
No! 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 No!
Stop! Calm down.
Oh, June's freaking out, dude.
Please! Get me out of here! You have to let me out of here! Why are you doing these horrible things to us? What did we do to deserve this?
Uh-oh.
June.
It does look like there's two
Out of
L's.
here! Please! Please! Just let me out!
June. Calm down.
No! Get off of me! Let me go! Let me go!
Please, calm down. We're gonna
Okay.
be fine. It's gonna
Now-
be all right, June.
Many of you are thinking, or are going to think what I'm about to say is pretty dumb. And to be fair, you're right. But I just realized something that I should have noticed a long time ago. I was thinking Danganronpa 1. Sayuka. No, Sakura? Sakura. The first murder. When she wrote in blood to the bottom left of her Leon. If you guys remember that. So in my mind, when I saw writing in blood, that's immediately what I connected to, right? Like, oh, he wrote something in his blood before he died. But you see, Mr. Cohh here, putting the cart before the horse, didn't realize that for all that blood to be there, he had to explode. Which means most likely his disembodied hand did not put that on the wall. But that brings up the next uncomfortable question. Did somebody else write stuff on the wall with his blood? And if so, who? Because no one else went into this room. And we know that for a fact because they would have died. Because all the people had to authenticate for everyone in the room to live. It's not like one person can authenticate and then they're okay and the other people aren't.
It's going to be okay, Connie.
By the way,
I'll be here with you.
Good time to mention for anyone new in chat. When I say this kind of stuff, I am not asking for the answer. I am telling you how I'm thinking. I'm actually noticing a couple people in chat that are trying to coyly lead me on to the right answer. Don't worry about that. I'm just thinking out loud. Yeah. Just lay back and let it happen. Please do not give me suggestions. Yeah. Thank you though. Thank you. I appreciate the thought, but thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jumpy.
Do you feel better?
Yes, but I'd like to stay here. For a little while, at least.
Also, that being said,
Jumpy's body is so warm.
thank you so much, everyone who has not yet spoiled any of this for me. You guys are awesome for that. I had no idea that I was going to die last run, thanks to you guys. And it is thanks to you guys that I can actually have a chat of 9,000 people and not have to be, super freaked out I'm going to get spoiled all the time. Thank you. You guys are awesome. All right, now we're going to keep going for oh God, it's already 4:17. I have to finish this beer. Let's keep going.
We better get to it.
How could have been spoiled? Oh, well, I'll tell you right now. I thought all 6 endings were different groups of people escaping. I had no idea you could die in this game. No clue. In fact, I thought up until the very end, right before it said you died, I was under the impression we were going to get saved by somebody. I didn't know you could die. So, yeah, this has become significantly more interesting. Those letters written in blood. Oh, it is 2 L's. LLR. You think it might be some sort of dying message from Snake? You know, that's impossible. You saw the body. You aren't doing anything after something like that happens to you. The way the blood's dried tells you it's real old. Whoever's blood this is, it ain't Snake's? Then you're saying this blood was put here a long time ago? Drainage valve operation. Please do not flush the water in these pipes. Doing so may cause the drain to overflow. Okay, there's a lot of really hot water. What's this? Nothing happens when I press these buttons. Always check your turlets. And that's why. And people made fun of me when I was fishing through toilets in public restrooms. Who's laughing now, huh? That's right. They still are. And I have scurvy. But that's not the point. Ugh. Looks like ink. Tar. It's kind of sticky. I don't think we can just wipe it off. I doubt just pouring some water on it's going to help much either. If we had some really hot water, like boiling hot, then maybe that would wash it off. Okay, so we know that the showers have really hot water. What the hell are you guys talking about? Wait. How do I... Oh, there's a screwdriver. How do I go back in the log in this mode? Is that possible? Oh, I think that's only possible in the novel modes. That's too bad. Okay. So we can fill the reservoir with hot water.
The rabbit hutch.
Excuse me?
Huh?
Oh, you just reminded me of it. The rabbit hutch, I mean.
How did I remind you of something like that?
By the way, now that I know that we can't go back in dialogue in these scenes, I'll try to be a little bit more attentive.
Jumpy
I
and the
can't
broom.
scroll up. Oh, I can now. Hold on. How far can I go? Oh, only for this part. So it's only during the parts that are voice acted. Okay. Okay.
You're always playing around with the broom in front of the rabbit hutch.
I was.
Don't you remember? You mean, you don't remember that summer either?
Of course I remember. How could I forget something like that? It was terrible.
They were in oh. Whoa. They were in 6th grade. Junpei and Jude have been assigned to take care of the classroom pets, the rabbits. Oh my God. Little side story. I'll never forget when I was in kindergarten and we had a rabbit that we kept outside at the school that I went to. And I will never forget when I came to school one morning and there was like 15 kids in the yard. And I walked up, and apparently a wolf had gotten the rabbit and spread it all around the playground. And me and those kids were standing there looking at that for a solid 10 minutes before a teacher came out wondering what was going on. And when that teacher came out, she let out a blood-curdling scream and then yelled at us in the loudest voice possible, "Everyone get inside!" And this is like a little mid-20s small lady, and I'll never forget because she sounded like a demon, and we never heard that voice out of her ever again. But she was just like, "Everyone get inside!" And we were all like, "Yes, ma'am!" But little segue for you there. Okay, their chief duty was to clean the hutches every morning. On the final day of school before summer vacation began, Junpei overslept. He rushed to school and found June standing in front of the rabbit hutches. No sooner had Junpei arrived than June began to cry. He had no idea why until he looked behind her into the rabbit hutch. Oh my God, it's happening again! The hutch was filled with the dead bodies of the rabbits. Oh my God. Even after their teachers and friends came to see what the commotion was, June couldn't stop crying.
I just kept crying and crying until you came over. You held my hand. And you looked very serious, and you said, "Don't cry. I'm gonna catch the person who did this."
A person?
After you told me that,
I hope a person
finally
didn't do
stopped
it.
crying.
Well, the real fun started after you quit crying. You told me we were going to catch the killer together.
June smiled, and a little of the flush of life returned to her
Then we
cheeks.
decided that we'd ambush them.
Yeah, I remember.
The school also kept roosters and guinea pigs. Junpei and June decided the murderer would likely return to finish off the rest of the animals. They would ambush the killer at night. Junpei and June hid behind the hutch at dusk and waited. It's a warm summer night. The quiet sound of crickets whispered through the air. Man, we didn't get any of this in our last run. Wow, what the hell, dude? As the sun went down, the stars began to wink at them from the sky, and June's, Kane Kuroshiki's face. Night was something Junpei knew he would never forget as long as he lived.
But the murderer never showed up. We waited for them all summer vacation, and they never showed up.
Yeah, but the animals didn't get attacked either. I think all that work amounted to something, you know?
He felt the same way, but it was good to hear her say
Although,
it.
you know, if you think about it, we were probably taking on a lot more than we could handle.
What do you mean?
She looked up at him, confused.
Come on, we were just kids. If whoever killed the rabbits had actually showed up, they probably would have had a knife or something. I mean, you must have been pretty worried, right?
I wasn't worried because you were there with me.
She blushed furiously. I never thought I would see that adverb with that verb. She smiled at me.
Angrily.
What?
Well, you know, no one else wanted to take care of the animals.
Okay. Clearly embarrassed, she tried desperately to change the subject.
I was the only one who asked to do it.
It was a raging blush.
I was the only one who had. Okay.
Yeah, well, boys don't really want to bother with taking care of animals, you know.
You take that back.
Well, yeah, but you asked to do it after I did, didn't you?
If it wasn't the rabbits, they were gonna make me do something else. You know how that school was. I figured it'd be better if I was working with somebody who wasn't too much of a loudmouth, right? Somebody who wasn't gonna tell on me if I felt like blowing it off.
Really? That's why you volunteered?
And we're shattering her world.
Yeah, it is.
He nodded quickly and much too earnestly, and then quickly looked away at something very important.
Really?
Of course.
That hadn't been the reason, of course. He had asked to take care of the rabbit so that he could be near June. But it had been so long ago, he couldn't bring himself to tell her how he felt back then. It would be embarrassing. He took a quick breath to clear his head, tossed the broom up, and then snatched it out of the air.
Well, we don't really have time to be walking down memory lane like this, you know? We've got to figure out a way out of this room. Otherwise...
Yes. I'm gonna look over there.
June nodded curtly, then turned and walked away.
I should get back to it myself.
Well, that was, I believe they say, hella awkward.
That's right. The pool of blood.
Let me start sweeping it up. Junpei turned around and looked at the room, at Snake's body. Chunks of flesh and organs still laid on the floor.
Going on and on about old times right next to a corpse? What were we doing? Well, maybe it was because we're in this mess.
Despite such a situation, or perhaps because of it, the mind turned to the farthest thing from death that it could find. Still, Junpei couldn't help but feel a twinge of guilt at wanting so desperately to live when Snake lay dead before
I
him.
have to survive, no matter the cost.
Ooh. I wonder if this is going to be like a We're the Bad Guy run.
I need to make sure she gets out too.
Ooh. As he stared at the clumps of blackened flesh, all Junpei could think was how much he wanted to live. Wow, dude. Woo! Intense. And also, tomorrow. Wow. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. This has been a thing. I can safely say at this point that I am pretty much... I am ready to see what this game has to offer. I'm looking forward to seeing the rest of the endings, at least a few of them. I don't know if there's like a main ending. I'm not really sure how that works, but I think especially with this nice little skip function, we can probably spend the next few days kind of working through it. Because, yeah, this has been really interesting. And I kind of want to see where it leads. Especially considering how many people are telling me that the next game is really, really good. So if the next game is really, really good, that makes me want to kind of fully complete this one even more. So, yeah. I'm pumped. And guess what, guys? Tomorrow, we're going to do this all again. Tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. EDT, we're going to be doing Oxygen Not Included, working on our third world. It has been going great. I love the time we're spending in Oni, and we're going to be doing that tomorrow morning as well. Then, tomorrow afternoon, we will be back for 999 for our final 999 stream, or at least today. As on Sunday at 12 p.m. EDT, our afternoon slot will be taken by a brand new game called Control, which is one that I'm actually really looking forward to playing. So, quick heads up. Tomorrow morning is going to be Oni, and tomorrow afternoon is going to be 999. Sunday morning is going to be Oni. Sunday afternoon is going to be Control. However, Monday, I have no idea yet. So, most likely Control is going to be badass, which means most likely I might want to play Control all day on Monday. And we may even do, like, just main Control until it ends, if it's as good as I think it is. Spoiler alert, I may have played Control a little bit, and it might be amazing. So, yeah, we may spend a little bit of time maining Control. Also, I don't know if we're doing drop frames next week, so we may just make it like a Control week. But here's what I will say. I am definitely going to finish 999. I don't know when exactly, but I am definitely going to finish 999. So keep an eye on my Twitter and, of course, the Steam notification, as I will be probably kind of getting it in the schedule at the first available opportunity. And as of now, I have no idea when that's going to be. So please, if you follow me on Twitter at CohhCarnage, you can also follow the Steam group, the Coalition. I will try to give you guys as much notice as possible. I will at least give you a day's notice, but I will do my best to give you guys at least a couple days notice, and we'll go from there. Yes, I know Astral Chain is next week, and Astral Chain is looking amazing. Oh my God, there's so many good games. The big kind of rush is starting in just a few, like next week, essentially. So, oh man, yes, we also have to finish Borderlands. Oh my God, we've got a lot to do. Anyway, dudes, I got to get out of here for now. Thank you so much for spending some of your life here. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are on the globe. Really appreciate your time today. Big shout out and thank you to all the tippers, subs, resubs, and cheers. Some Finn, I see you gifting some subs. Cohen540 with that 1 year. Thank you all so much for the support. I love doing this stuff for you, so nothing else I'd rather be doing. Yes, I know about Catherine. That's going to come later, though. Catherine is behind the September game, so we may check out Catherine, but it'll be later. Anyway, I got to get out of here. Have a great rest of your day. See you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.